stick, drift thumbsticks drift fix repair kit. Wow, that's a. What is up, guys? I am doing a kind of like a controller review type of video, but also I kind of also wanted to show y'all the BASP updated with season 3 best build. So as I'm talking about my favorite controller and why it's my favorite controller, I will also have my build in the background so that way y'all can see what I'm using on it right now. And I will have a breakdown of this build in a little bit and explaining why I go with what I go with. But first off, as some of y'all know, I just got affiliated with Extreme Rate, and I will go over what is Extreme Rate and everything that it has to offer. So first, I would like to go over why I chose Extreme Rate. So I chose Extreme Rate for their affordability for the average player that does this recreational kind of as a hobby or even mid-entry tournament, where they don't want to spend $300 on a controller. First, I'm going to go over, so I have 3 controllers with me. The first one is going to be a Scuff controller, as you can see their logo. And then I have an aim controller. So I'm going to actually start with the aim controller first. So the thing that I hate, and I mean hate, loathe, despise about this controller is the fact that where they put their paddles in the back, they break. And I know that they say that they've addressed this issue and it's not going to happen anymore, but the fact that they released this product with a deficiency that big is an issue for me, because every company has testers. How did they not find that as a problem? Like, I had it for less than a month and one of the paddles broke. Like, I'm not an aggressive player. Like, I don't beat on my stuff. I get frustrated, but I don't take it out on my equipment because that's stupid. Because then you have to buy more equipment, and you're losing twice. But then when I contacted them, they have this. They knew that it was an issue, so they would send you free paddles. But because I did not have a receipt and proof that I bought it, they would not send me paddles. So I guess they think that I snuck into one of their warehouses or manufacturing and just stole the controller. But that's why I hate Amos. Now we get to the Scuff. This was my first controller, custom controller that I ever bought, the most expensive controller I've ever bought. I really liked it when I first got it. It feels good. It's got a good weight to it. I have the tactical triggers on both, R1 and R2, and then I have the 4 programmable buttons, and I did get the Pro. It came with different attachments that you could take out here to put beveled or indented, which I thought was really cool. But these buttons, you cannot pre-program them. They have profiles. With this one, you can change for different games, but you can't make them your own. So I thought that was dumb that you're paying almost $300, I think is what I paid for this one, and they would not let me customize my keybinds. And I saw that other people could with the same one, but I never could figure it out. So I don't know if they added that after I bought one. I don't know, but I thought it was weird. And then when these get stick drift, what they told me was that you can't replace them, that you have to get a whole new controller, which I kind of feel like that's a lie, because I know there is a mod on, once again, Extreme Rate to fix stick drift, but they have to get their money some way, and having people buy another controller every time something breaks is a whole lot easier than offering a fix. And then after a month, I think, this button doesn't work anymore. So half the right on the D-pad doesn't work, and then down is kind of it's kind of sketchy. And then honestly, if I hit any button on the D-pad, it's a hit or miss on what button it's going to press. So I think that's ridiculous for, once again, a controller that I paid $300 almost for, and it has this many issues a month later. So now we are getting to the controller I actually use now and my affiliate. So you have a regular PlayStation, just a regular PlayStation 5 controller that I bought at Amazon for like $44. It was on sale. I think now they're like $69 is the cheapest one you can get. But it's just a regular controller that I modded myself with literally this screwdriver. So it has, and I got extremely loud really quick. Let's go over my mic. It will look weird, but it has two buttons kind of close, and then it has the ones on the outside, the paddles. So the thing that I really like about this one is there's this button right here in the middle, and you can literally hold it down, and then this light flashes, and you can remap either of these, any button on the back, to anything in the front. Anything. Does not matter. You can, your D-pad, your L2, R2, L1, R1, triangle, circle, square, X, and then your R3s, L3s, the pushing in button, you can map that to the back as well. So for like, I think it's $60 for the kit right now, I think, but it's on sale for $44 at the moment, so that's even better. And you can reprogram it to anything. So what I do is I have this one is jump, this one is switch weapons, this one is this one is reload, and then this one calls in all my airstrikes and UAVs. So score streaks, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what they're called in Warzone, actually, but your score streaks. So I just feel like this is 9 times better for one, price to performance, because they look like they wouldn't be really sturdy because it is plastic, but I'm going on a year because this, I had this in Verdansk. So yeah, I've had this controller for a while, but yeah, and I've just made some different modifications down the road as I went, as I felt like it was necessary for what I wanted, which also is something nice that if you don't like something, you can just take it out, and it only cost me like $19, and I could play with it. But they last actually really long. So now we're going to go over to their website, and we are going to get a little comparison from price to performance and customization. Okay, so first we're going to go with the one that I absolutely hate the most. And that is aim. Yes, aim. Pretty much, honestly, I can just throw that away. I'm actually glad that I can. Are you okay? No one cares. I'm actually glad that I kept that controller for this video. So we're gonna go to a PlayStation 5 controller. We're gonna go with build your own, because who doesn't want to build their own? So customize now. So I do notice that I want to say these are 100% different than mine, because mine weren't this beefy, but you can still see, like, right there where it breaks at, it's still pretty thin. So if you're an aggressive player, or you get into your game, you don't realize how hard you're beating on your controller, this is going to break still. But we're just going to go with, let's look at some of their customizations. So they have, so it looks like 25 to 35. Yeah, 25 to 35 is pretty much what their patterns are, and solid colors are 24. So we're just going to go with plain Jane. We're not going to touch anything. I want it to be as close as compatible as ever, but we will do, like, we don't want any, like, no customization, but we do want to make sure that, we have a grip, because grip is nice. We're going to do the same on each one to make sure that it, left side logo gamer tag. Ooh, that's cool. You can add your game tag, but I'm going to do that anywhere. So, okay, so tacticals. So you want to add your tacticals. $5 to get it out. Okay, whatever. I don't care about weight. But, okay. But well, that's stupid. So unless I'm blind at this exact moment, the only thing I can see is that you can only do L1 and R1 for the tactical trigger pull, which it's like 1.5 of a push. So they're literally taking away 0.5 millimeters of the push on this controller. Like, that's nothing. Like, this is the one that you want to go from 7 to like 1. If you can get it less than 1, even better. But like, the fact that they don't even offer an L2 and R2 option is just ridiculous to me. But anyhow, we're gonna add it to the cart. It's plain Jane, so it's $239. So after shipping, and I guess there is no free shipping option, but it's $283. So we're gonna keep everything the same. We don't want anything on it. Wait, what? No. Okay, yeah, no, we don't care about Facebook. Okay, so we have a bumper trigger type, which, you know, we want that instant. Which bumper and trigger, so they do. Okay, so that is going to be your L2, R2 ones. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I guess they don't offer. So yeah, so I guess they don't offer one for the R1 and R2 buttons, just for the L2 and R2, which that's fine because the R2, L2, they're not that bad to push anyway, so it doesn't matter. As long as you can have your actual triggers, the L2 and R2 ones, tactical, that's a win. Okay, I don't care about kittens, I don't care about home, no buttons. Okay, and then with grip, because we have to do them both the same, don't worry about the vibrations, no. Actually, we forgot something. Ah, here we are. So their designs, let's see. Their designs are $30 all the way across the board. There is nothing, and honestly, I'm not really seeing any design that I actually like. Oh, that's the one, you know. So anyhow, so their designs are 30. Okay, close that. Okay, so now we are at $269. So that's with nothing on it and just the. It's just to have these tactical. But you still don't get these tactical, just these. So keep that in mind. Now, if you go to extreme rate, and we're gonna go to again the remap kit. So you bought a controller from wherever, Amazon, Walmart, doesn't matter. Stole it from a brother. I don't care. Friend. You have a controller already. So let's just add that into the price, which I think is like 69 at the moment. 70. We'll just round it up to 70. So 70, and then you can get the ramp kit, which you can go through here, and then you can get the one that has the one you want. I believe you can get. Yeah, so you can look through it and you can see, like, you can get the rubberized, you know, color that you want. You just have to, like, search through what you want for you. Or if you do not like the fact that any of these, like, you don't want any of these colors. They're all terrible. None of them are good. You can go over to here, and then you can go to your shells, which their shells are normally 31 for their actual shells, and this is gonna just be for your side, and then I'm a little confused. I completely forgot what this one is, but your touchpad right here. So then you can have your other ones, which will be for this black piece right here. But so you can go through, like, they have 12 pages of just shells. They have some actually cool clear tinted to them, which I personally think is awesome. But I actually like this one a lot. But so you can still customize it, and even if you get this, and then you get the tactical clicks, which would be this one and this one, you're still, like, if you do all the math, you're still only gonna come up to like 150. So you're at 150, but you will have to do the work yourself. You are gonna have to. So let's see if I can show you. So all this stuff, the wiring, that white cable that you see, let me go over my mic. So the white cable that you see here that runs through it, that's all the cables that I added to it to get these programmable buttons. Like this white cable right here, it wraps around and then it plugs in on the side to control these triggers, to let it know that, hey, you know, you can map them to these buttons. And then also I have some of these cables running through to let them know that, hey, this is now a tactical pull. So there is some construction that you have to do here, but for the price to performance, I feel like this is way worth it. Now, if you do not want to have 4 buttons, you can get just the 2 buttons, and you can save like $10, which that might be an option that you would like to look into. I personally like having the 4 buttons, and I feel like it's better value. But you can pick, you can choose, you can make it to however it is for you. And then if you're an Xbox person, their Xbox triggers are on the side. So if that's maybe something that other people don't have, but you would actually kind of like it because, you know, you hold the controller and it just feels really good with those buttons there. That works too. So, but that is pretty much everything that I wanted to go over. I just feel like they have like everything, anything you could want. And somewhere in here, hold up. So they also have a stick, drift thumbsticks drift fix repair kit. Wow, that's a tongueful. And yeah, so it is compatible with every single model that they have, and it'll help you with your stick drift. So that is also something that is how you can make your controller last longer, and you don't have to buy a new one. Like, that is why I feel like Extreme Rate is honestly the only option to go for when you're trying to get a new controller. The only thing that I think people are scared of is taking apart their controller, which is not really that hard. It took me like 30 minutes the first time. And now I can probably honestly get it done in about roughly, give or take, 15 minutes. And also, if you get it from Extreme Rate and you go to checkout, you can use my discount code and you will get 10% off your entire order. And if I can get enough people to actually use this code, I'm going to sit back down with them and I'm going to see if I can get it up to 20% off, because I feel like I don't think there is a code that will give you 20% off at this moment, but I would like to help y'all out, being able to get even more off and be able to have the pro performance for half of the price. If you have any questions or if you are interested in trying this, if you want to try this but you're scared to build it, I'm thinking about making a section on my Discord strictly dedicated for customizing your controller. Or there also is an option that I might just start making them myself, and then you just pay for the parts and then shipping, and then I will ship it to you after I build it. If that is something that y'all would be interested in, that you really like this idea, you really like the design, you love where the paddles are, you love tactical, you love everything that you can do with this controller, but you don't really want to build it, let me know if y'all think that I should opt for the option that y'all just buy everything and then I will build it for you and then ship it off. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And I need to work on my outro because now I'm stuck here talking to myself, trying to figure out what to say. So, that's not awkward at all.